Hey folks, it's Tim from memorywolf.com. In this short video I'll be reviewing the Integral Gamers Edge X 512GB microSD express memory card for the Nintendo Switch 2. I'll compare how quickly it loads Mario Kart World, how quickly it writes and reads from the system memory, the amount of actual usable storage capacity, and it's not 512GB, and where it's made. You can find links to all of the microSD express cards that I've reviewed so far for the Switch 2 in the pinned comment down below this video. So first off, we see how long it takes to load the first title screen from Mario Kart World. And it takes just over 18 seconds to load. This is only 2 seconds slower than the system memory, which loads in around 16 seconds. The next fastest card is the PNY card, which also takes just over 18 seconds, so there's not really much between them. The slowest cards were the Lexar and the Transcend. Next up, I copy Mario Kart World from the integral card to the system memory to test the read speed. It took 3 minutes and 36 seconds, which works out at roughly 101 megabytes a second. This puts it just behind the PNY card, which achieved 106 megabytes per second. The slowest speeds measured were by the SanDisk and Transcend cards at 98 megabytes per second. Now I copy Mario Kart from the system memory to the integral card to test the write speed, and it takes a total of 4 minutes and 46 seconds, which is roughly 77 megabytes per second. This makes it one of the slower cards in my write tests, with only the Samsung being slower. Thankfully, write speeds are not quite so important as read speeds for gaming. So next we look at the actual usable capacity after formatting the card in the Switch 2. For various reasons, the actual usable capacity shown in the Switch 2 is not what it will say on the card label. This is basically because card manufacturers use a different way of measuring gigabytes compared to how they are calculated in computers like the Switch 2. Then there is also some additional overhead for the file system, which also eats a little bit more usable capacity. That's as far as I'm going to go to explain the difference in this video, but if you'd like the more technical explanation, then I've dropped this down in the pinned comment below the video. So the 512GB integral card actually has 476GB of usable capacity in the Switch 2. The only card with more is the Samsung with 477. The SanDisk has the least with only 456. Finally, if you're interested in where integral cards are made, it's either China or Taiwan, according to Google. I say according to Google because, unlike all of the other cards I've reviewed, there is no mention of where they are made on the packaging or the card itself. And the country of company ownership is the UK. So just to wrap it up, I can definitely recommend the Integral Gamers Edge X card. It performed very well in my read tests, and it's not too far behind in my write tests. It also has a decent amount of usable storage capacity, especially when compared to the SanDisk card. But is it going to give your gaming the edge over any other card? Probably not, but it's a very good name for a gaming card. So I hope you found this review helpful. Please do hit the like button and let me know down in the comments if you did. You can also find shopping links for the cards mentioned down below this video, along with a link to my blog review. Until next time, happy playing.